Hi Scorpio, I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity in your personal lives, be it your love life or your careers, for a personal consultation, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Do remember to subscribe and like my videos. I will greatly appreciate it. Happy birthday, Scorpios. What a month for you, and it's all about you. Another biggie this month is Neptune, the planet of illusion and confusion that has been retrograde since mid-June, goes direct on 20th of November. And unfortunately, deception and denial are the main themes of Neptune direct. And while we all have a specific fears and hang-ups about dealing with things, or rather not wanting to deal with things, and perhaps some of you ignore the nagging financial issues, and some of you tell yourself that your less than satisfying romantic relationship is exactly what you need. Chances are Neptune is behind any excuses you invent to support any of these ideas. Neptune direct also allows us to keep external factors at bay and escape into our own inner worlds, and we don't really feel very crisp and very clear. But the good news about Neptune direct is that it encourages expressions of idealism, compassion, imagination, spirituality, and they come far more easily. And dreams that are held silently in our heart during this time, they gently rise, they come to the surface, and where we can take steps to turn them into reality. Let's break up the month for you, lovely Scorpios. On the 10th, we have Mars that moves into your house of home. This is the house which you stay, share with other people. It's a place where you live. It's also the house of your mother, ruled by Cancer. And with Mars being over here, you're driven to be more comfortable, and you crave familiarity, and you really don't care for trying newer things, and you're going to be busy doing up your place. It just seems to be a flurry. It's just being made more beautiful. Maybe you're redoing the place and you're renovating it, and it's a time where you would want to really spend time at home. So friends are really being invited at home rather than you going out and hanging out with them. Family may require more attention from you for some reason during this time, and you can work on your home at this time and try to. Some of you would want to buy it, some of you would want to sell another house. And if Uranus is also there for some of you in your personal charts, in your natal charts, it can happen very suddenly or very unexpectedly as well. And it's time where you're going to be quite subjective, and you're going to find it quite hard trying to look at things outside of your own perspective, and less open to other people. So try and sort of not get too obsessed or fixed about the way that you're looking at life, especially your home space as of now, Scorpios. On the 12th, we have Venus that is moving into your house of conversations, the house of communications, siblings, and a little bit of travel as well, and it's joining Pluto over there. So while Pluto has been sitting and digging out more things that have to do with maybe conversations that you have not had, some difficult conversations that need to be had and you have not spoken for the longest time. It's a time where you are in a place where you're happy to talk. You're quite companionable. You enjoy talking about things that interest you, and you find great value in exchanging of ideas. And this transit can also bring benefits through siblings. It can be that maybe a sibling will reach out and help you, and it can also be that maybe some really lovely idea comes through a sibling, or maybe there's a short trip that you undertake that gives you better clarity, perspective, and new opportunity gets opened, and you're especially good at mediating conflicts as well during this time. On the 13th, we have Mercury that is moving to your house of earned finances and your earned income, and it's also the house of self-worth, and is joining Saturn over there. And with Mercury over here, you're going to be taking your time to make decisions. You don't want to rush through things, and it's really a time, Scorpio, where you are looking at your finances. Maybe there's a decision that needs to be taken where finances are concerned, and you don't want to rush into anything as of now, no matter how soon the deadline is. And if you have to work with others, they may have a hard time dealing with really a slower approach. You're really sort of going through each and everything, looking at it carefully, and then taking a step ahead. And you're going to be absorbing the information far more easily. And it's not, Scorpios, as if that you don't understand the repercussions or what is it that's going to happen or that's going to follow, but it's just that you are insisting on doing things your way, from your perspective. You want to take your time and see it, and I think do really take your own approach as far your experiences have been. It's not a time where you're going to get really pushed around and need to be done things. And it's a good time to be sitting down with a budget, and because it's all about your finances, and really get into the details of it, or come up with a detailed plan and get your finances in order. On the 14th, we have a full moon in Taurus, and that is there in the house of partnership, and it has to do both with your personal and your work partnership as well. And it's really a time wherein, because it's about closure, it can be something either in your marriage that comes to an end, maybe there's a divorce that's happening for some of you, and a relationship comes to an end. There's a sense of finality around it, that it can no longer get sorted. And this is also about it's a sense of completion, that it has come to a full circle. And even for some of you, it has to do with your work or your business partnerships. Maybe a partnership comes to an end, maybe it's done its time, and there is no longer any value that your partner can add. And if so that happens, then it's nothing that will come as a shock to you. It's been in the pipeline for a long time, and you've sort of seen it coming. So this is just a time that when there's a sense of finality around it, that okay, it's going to get done. On the 20th, we have Neptune that is going direct in your house of love, romance, creativity, and children. And you're going to be finding your love life being quite colorful and rich during this cycle. And you're highly romantic, and you're somewhat prone to self-deception during this cycle. You only want to only what you want to see in a lover is what you would see, whether there are no chinks in the armor that you want to see. So there's just the image that you have in the mind is really what gets reflected outside. And love can be quite, it gets very romantic time, I think more so in your head really during this time, but it can be also slightly complicated and quite elusive. So be a little careful about rushing into something, committing to something which really may feel or maybe look all nice on the surface, but it could be quite complicated and messy. And you could end up attaching yourself with someone who needs to get saved, or who constantly sort of needs to be either mothered or needs to be rescued. So try and not be an emotional sponge during this time. On the 22nd, we have Sun that is there in your house of earned income and self-worth again. And your focus is on material wealth, Scorpios, and you will try to work out your finances so you feel as if you have more material wealth during this time. It's also a time wherein that you're going to accumulate yourself with a lot of material things. There's just a sense of validation that you surround yourself with beautiful things, you're busy buying lovely things, and there's just a sense of feeling it's almost like therapy, it's almost as if you're telling yourself, I can afford this, I'm worth it. And but try and be careful that you really don't get too much into a retail therapy and you just sort of go all over the place, really buying things and not controlling yourself. On the 29th, we have a new moon as well that is there in the same house, and it's speaking of maybe new opportunities of generating income. Maybe there's a new job or a new project for some of you that comes about. Maybe there's an opportunity to collaborate with a friend, and for some of you it can be just another maybe perspective of how it is that you look at generating money or earning money for yourself. So because this house is also linked to self-worth, don't confuse it with it necessarily, the work does not need to have a tag, that you needn't be working with a large organization in order to be earning that kind of big money. So don't sort of fool yourself and don't get too caught up with that. If there's an opportunity that has come about and it looks good and it's something that you wanted to do, grab it and see where it takes you. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Scorpios. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching.